Hi there guys, hi, this is Leila Ka, and in this short video I'm going to be talking about grounding or earthing, whichever way you want to call it. And really, before I take you any further on this journey of self-regulating your vibrations, I would like to say that grounding is actually one of the most important components on this journey, yeah, and if not the most important actually, because you can't go really far without being grounded. I mean, you will encounter chaos, right? So today we will be going barefoot walking, right? And this is something which is very close to my heart. And I have been barefoot walking since I was a kid, right? I grew up in the countryside, and that's what I did. Anytime I could, I took my shoes off and I run barefoot, and I still do it, and I make my children to do it because I see how beneficial it is all around for our well-being, our health and well-being. And what I think I'm going to start with is that the grounding effects of living matrix include you and include me, include you. And all living matrix is a central connector between the living cells. And what I mean by that is that I am connected to you. You and myself, we are connected to the earth. The earth is connected to the trees are connected to us, and we are connected to each other. Yeah. So it's all about oneness. It's all about the connection. Yeah, the connection of all living beings. Um, and the first thing to mention is the electrical conductivity that exists within that matrix that functions as an immune system um, defense. Yeah. So when I say that, what I mean is that Earth functions or feeds of the negative ions, and we are actually in the best state of well-being, of health, when we are full of these negative ions. But unfortunately, the environment we live in feeds us with positive ions. So we're talking about radiation. That's the major producer of the positive ions, and this is what we've got to somehow find a way around it. So barefoot walking is definitely going to help you to build up your immune system. So um, how does it work? So it works very similar to the antioxidants. So like antioxidants, these negative ions, they create the membranes or a film around our cells, yeah, and with that layer, it prevents the positive ions or negative toxins. The toxins are negative already, to penetrate uh, into the cell and change the cell itself, yeah, to damage the cell. So through grounding, I'm talking about barefoot walking for this matter, um, we actually building up our natural defense, our body's natural defense, and we restore our immune system. And it works very simple, guys, because if you think about it logically, yeah, logically, if you think about it, when we go out and our barefoot and our skin touches the ground, yeah, the surface, the natural surface we are walking on, uh, we are allowing our body to produce whatever needs to be produced in order to adapt to that environment. So if there's any changes which are happening around us, yeah, which are kind of inflicted on us probably, without us, really wanting it. we can adopt to these changes by, because the earth does, yeah, that the earth is the first um, being which adapts to these changes in order to hold us, right? So when we walk bare feet on the ground, we actually allowing the earth to make the changes within our cellular DNA, even DNA level, I believe, in order for us to be safe, to be safe here on earth, yeah. So you can see how powerful it is. Yeah, it's a beautiful song, and this is not it, because the next, I think, the which the effect the grounding, the earthing, the barefoot walking has on us, and what it helps with is the cardiovascular health. And when we walk bare feet on the ground, when we ground, when we earth, we are actually helping our body to produce healthy blood. So the it's been proven. This is something which has been scientifically proven, and there has been a lot of study around this subject. Um, our red blood cells are not clumping. Yeah, so that actually helps the fluidity of the blood, so the blood flows more easily through our system, and for that reason our heart is much healthier, yeah. So and the barefoot walking has been proven that it actually can help with cardiovascular diseases, yeah. So it's a big one. Hear the song, hey. Another study which was done examined the role of grounding on post-exercise muscle damage, and it's shown that actually this process reduces the pain, yeah, because it does reduce the pain, because you're more mindful, and so on, and it speeds up the process, the healing process of the cells. And again, guys, if we think about it, barefoot on the ground, the feet, they have there's end of the meridians, right, the ends of nerves uh, on on the whole of our foot, yeah, both of them feet, and when we walk, with our body weight, with our balance, with the earth, we are actually constantly pressing those meridians. So what is happening, that is that all the receptors, yeah, are getting pressed the way they need to be pressed. So the pressure itself is just perfect for our body weight, for who we are, for our balance, and it actually stimulates. It stimulates the meridians, and therefore stimulates the organs and muscles, for that matter, and it allows the body to heal quicker. Right? That is another amazing thing. And the last positive thing about barefoot walking, which I'm going to tell you about in this short video, is the mental health. And guys, it's tremendous. It's really the effects of barefoot walking on mental health are tremendous. And of course they are, because really, guys, the first thing which is happening, um, you increase your awareness, yeah, so you're more mindful, because you look where you step, yeah, where you take your next step, you feel the surface which you are walking on, you are outside, so you hear the bird song, and you are exposed into the sunlight or moonlight, so all your senses are getting tickled. You walk on different surfaces as well. You're squelching mood, yeah, grass, wet grass, absolutely incredible. And of course, as I mentioned, vitamin D, the absorption of vitamin D helps with the reducing the depression, so that's absolutely incredible. And that's stress and anxiety, guys, because you are outside, because your senses getting stimulated, you are naturally dropping all the thought processes which are harming you, because the nature is there to relax you, to hold you, yeah, to embrace you. It's absolute gem, guys, and I absolutely love it. And you know, it's one of these things which I would say, I would call it gold. It's gold which are obtainable for all of us, and is there waiting for us to be to be embraced. Yeah. And it's free. It's free. We don't have to pay for it. We don't have to pay for walking bare feet on the ground. Yeah, and it has so many benefits. I could talk about it for ages, and I can't really. This is just a short video. And guys, this is my tool for today. Go use it and share it with everyone, because it is absolutely fantastic for everyone. It works for everyone, and it will help everyone if they practice it. Yeah, so please share with people. And for now, guys, thank you very much for listening. I love you so much, and I see you in a couple of days with another tool to help you to regulate your vibration. For now, ciao. Ciao.